This video is for all of you who think your career is fine. You have a job you call fine. You also have a job you'd walk out of tomorrow if somebody made you say it out loud. Same job, both true at once. And it shouldn't be possible, unless you've quietly built a way to never check. You have, and it's got a name. It's called Schrodinger's cat. Some context for you. Decades ago, a physician named Schrodinger ran a thought experiment, and it went like this. You take a cat, a vial of poison in a sealed box, and a mechanism inside that may or may not have killed it. The point of the thought experiment is this. Until somebody opens the box and looks, the cat is both alive and dead. Not unknown, both. The looking is what forces the reality to pick one. Hold on to that. Looking forces the reality to pick. Now look at your career. You haven't opened that box in years. So right now, your job is two things at once. It's the thing paying the mortgage and the thing quietly draining you, alive and dead, both at the same time. Here's the part nobody says out loud. You prefer it this way. Not the job, the box. The closed box is the only place your career gets to be fine and killing me in the same breath. Open it, and reality picks one. Then you'd have to do something. So you keep it shut, and you call that being reasonable. You know you're running this experiment when somebody asks how work's going, and you say, it's complicated, or it's fine. You said that for 3 years, man. You wake up at 3 a.m. doing math nobody asked you to do. Sunday afternoon, your chest goes tight, and you've trained yourself to call it Monday. Someone asks if you take this job again, and you change the subject smoothly because you've had practice. Call that indecision if you want. It isn't. Indecision means you don't know. You know. This is toleration, and it is wearing a hell of a disguise that looks like patience. Like a serious man keeping his options open. It's none of that. Keeping the box shut doesn't keep your options open. It delays one thing, the measurement. And the measurement comes with a bill. Schrodinger at least had the nerve to open his box. You've had yours taped shut since 2021, and you're calling it strategy. See what you just did? Keeping yourself in superposition so you never have to face the answer? That's a thinking error, a specific, predictable one, and it's not the only one running. There's a short list of these. The mental moves capable men make to dodge the next move. The stalls, the loops, the quiet ways you talk yourself out of opening the box. I put the ones I see most in a free resource. It names them and shows you how to catch yourself in the act, walks you onto the next move that's actually in front of you. And it's called the Next Move Framework. Link is in the description. This video found one of your blind spots. The framework finds the rest. Now, back to the box. Here's the reframe. You think the closed box protects you. It doesn't. It protects you from one specific moment. The second you have to admit, you already know. That's its whole job. You think the box is safety. Wrong. It's a waiting room, and you've been paying rent for years. Opening the box is not quitting. Hear that twice. Opening the box is not quitting. Quitting is a decision. The box sits upstream of any decision, and opening it is one honest measurement. You look, you name what's actually in there out loud to yourself first. Then you've got real data instead of fog. Maybe you recalibrate inside the same company. You might not. That's a later conversation. But you cannot steer a career you refuse to look at. The looking comes first, and the looking is the whole move. Before you go, picture the version where you don't, okay? You close this video, the box stays taped shut. Tomorrow, somebody asks you how work's going, you say, it's complicated. Easy, because you've had practice. Now run that forward. Same box, 5 years later. The job won't have gotten worse, and that's the trap. The job won't force your hand, it'll just keep quietly charging you. In years you don't get back. In your edge that you used to have, and you start shrinking. And standards start lowering right under your nose without you noticing them. And in this, the man your kids are watching right now is the man who won't say out loud how he feels about how he spends his days. 5 years of that, and it stops being a season they saw you go through, and it becomes who they think you are. Toleration always charges interest. The bill shows up either way. The only thing you still control is whether you saw it coming. Drift is quiet. Correction is deliberate. The box is right there, man. Go open it. Till next week. Cheers.